welcome to Lovely Lotus Tarot. I went to the horse ranch today and it was really good. The horse Regina really loved me, and her friend Callie, who's very picky with people, liked me pretty quickly within the first 3 to 4 minutes, maybe 5. But me and Regina became best friends. She was pretty cool. Yeah. I feel like one of the videos I took today, there was like an angel, but it was like a horse angel or something, but it was in the video because you could totally see it. What else? So I feel like there's a lot of energies trying to attack the collective right now, literally, to try to bring up the rest of our triggers, and also because of the powers that be or whatnot. Yeah, I found out that I have a trigger I didn't realize that I had, because I don't mind the way I look. I think I'm pretty, but I think I have a trigger when people call me fat. And it's not because I don't think I'm pretty. It's not because I have a problem with my size, although I want to be somewhere in the middle. Still want to have some thicky thick, but I want to be somewhere in the middle. But I'm okay with the way that I look. I have no problems with it. I think that I'm pretty. The only time I have any insecurities is if I've popped a pimple too hard. But then I try to push past that. But I literally got triggered when somebody called me fat today. So I still have shit I need to work on. Because I told somebody all about themselves. Usually I can do that without cussing. Today I said some bad words to them in anger. And I try never to cuss in anger. But yeah, I need to work on that. Yeah. So, I don't know who else has that same trigger, but you know your beauty. Now, I guess the next question is, why is it a trigger? I feel for me it's because when I was a nomad in my early 20s, I did have to panhandle. I'm 31 now, but I'd always stand where the most food was, and I'd ask people, will you please buy me food? And like they'd either give me money or food, and then I would use that on everything that I needed for the day. And I was very appreciative, but sometimes to make enough for, like, if it was going to rain, I'd try to make sure that I asked enough people for enough food, even if I had to eat, like, to the point of being sick, to try to get a hotel if it was gonna rain, especially in Denver. Hold on, I lost track. Okay, so I forgot what I was going to say. I apologize. But oh yes, now I know why. Okay, my angels reminded me. So, when I was a nomad and I do that, like, there was some people that would be like, you don't need to eat because you're fat. So that has always hurt me, that some humans think like that. And I think that's the stem of that trigger, because even back then, because I always have been into fashion, even then, if they said that, I'd say, my shoes are nicer than yours, beep. You know, because they were, and they were from Ross. But okay, sorry, there was just a motorcycle driving by, so maybe some of y'all have something coming in fast, because that motorcycle was going really fast. So I know for me that's where I believe that trigger stems from. And the person didn't even know that I was eating like that much food. It's just like, why do people think that just because you're fat that you don't need to eat? Why are people so rude? You know? It was very hurtful then. I didn't let it show, but it hurt me inside. Maybe I did because I did yell mean things back then. I'm trying not to cuss as much. Still cuss. Today really pointed out that I cussed at that girl in anger, and I don't do that really. I usually am able to resolve saying what I have to say if somebody's bothering me in truth without cussing, but the person was definitely on something heavy and they were irrational. But I stood my ground. I stood up for myself too at the same time, which is self-love. But I could have handled it differently. Alright, let's start the first song, guys. The horse ranch was really good though today. That was one of my favorite parts. It's been a pretty good day. Hold on, let me rewind this. Tom took the pain, but then nothing grew back in his place. So I watered it with whiskey, spoken tongues at his grave. You think the devil's on his way, the way I cycled through plagues. A ballerina in a box for the spiral I made. I go around in circles and I cycle through days. In a city full of sirens and black tidal and waves. I swim out past the breakers till it sparkles and fades. Until the stars are clear as ever and they're screaming my name. I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the open Ford Focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the open Ford Focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. Jesus on my speed dial right after all the demons. Fighting them in levels. Final boss to be the ceiling. I'm ignoring every call, might as well have got a pager. I'm only showing up the paper, so man, you in your rager. Another face from a bad dream. I name my road on paper, set the flame and then swallow. Because the sacrifice was safe. Another stranger that I smile at while I'm out buying milk. Where I'm a name on a credit card of which I can't pay the bill. I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the open Ford Focus. It's red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the open Ford Focus. It's red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. Buddy, when the shit pops off, you could get dropped off, get washed off, and you like bop bop bop. Buddy, when the shit pops off, you could get dropped off, get washed off, and you buddy bop bop bop. So dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the upper Ford Focus. All I see is red and I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. I'm so dead, if I died I wouldn't notice. Pull up at the gates in the upper Ford Focus. And I feel like Moses. Jesus on my neck, Jesus on my neck. Okay, I need a pause. I am out of breath. Blessings. Okay, God wants me to play All Nations Rise. Because I try to put blessings on blessings. The days when our prayers were illegal. I remember the days when being Indian we thought. Yeah, we had a rough us, but get ready for the sequel. Get ready for the glorious comeback of our people. Yeah. Rise up, all you warriors of love. Great Spirit, guardian angels, and ancestors, please give my collective thank you. Can you feel it in your blood? Also, maybe I should play Blessings on Blessings because the first card that came out is Blessings. Great Spirit, guardian angels, and ancestors, thank you for giving my collective the messages that they need today. Thank you. Great Spirit, guardian angels, and ancestors, thank you for giving my collective the messages that they need today. Great Spirit, guardian angels, and ancestors, thank you for giving my collective the messages that they need today. Right anymore, 'cause now's the time. Great Spirit, guardian angels, and ancestors, thank you. Oh, some fell on the ground, but the sun stayed on the
Yeah, have hope with compassion as my shield and faith down to my marrow. I will walk the pollen path even when it gets narrow. Yeah, I resurrect. Yes, you can bet that we seen the single
This came
mama
out
raising children on the
yesterday,
rest. We seen domestic violence tear apart what we have left. We seen the alcohol take it all and leave us dead. We seen the children take their lives when they can't take the dread anymore.
Okay.
Can't take the dread anymore. No, we can't take the dread anymore.
So
No, we can't take the dread anymore.
It's a war. Great Spirit, guardian
It's a
angels, and
war,
ancestors,
but we've
thank
seen
you.
it all before, and now we know we can change it, 'cause that's why we were born. We know we are the ones that we have been waiting for. We are the ones Grandma has been praying for. Rise up, all you warriors of love.
Great Spirit, guardian angels, and ancestors, thank you for giving my collective the messages that they need today. Thank you. More fell on the ground, and this one stayed up this time. Ooh. New beginnings lead the progress. What else do we got here? Ooh, furthering your talents too, guys.
Mujer indígena, tú eres tan sagrada. Traigas medicina de tu suelo todavía. A pesar del abuso de tu cuerpo y tu tierra, respetamos tus ancestros y la suya cultura. Hombre indígena, tú eres honorable y yo veo
Great
la
Spirit,
fuerza
guardian
que
angels, and
todavía
ancestors, thank you for giving my
sobrevive.
collective the
A pesar
messages.
del abuso
Thank
de
you.
tu raza venerable, yo respeto tus ritos, tus
Great
danzas,
Spirit,
tus
guardian
pasos.
angels, and ancestors, thank you for
Guerreros
giving my
del amor y
collective the
guerreros
messages
de
that
la
they need
paz.
today. Thank you.
No vamos
Great
a
Spirit, guardian angels, and
escondernos
ancestors,
más.
thank
Somos
you.
guerreros del amor y guerreros de la paz. No vamos a escondernos más.
They say that history is written by the victors. But how can there be a victor when the war isn't over? The battle has only just begun, and Creator is sending his very best warriors. And this time, it isn't Indians versus cowboys. No, this time, it is all the beautiful races of humanity together on the same side, and we are fighting fear with love.
Great Spirit, guardian
And
angels,
this
and
time,
ancestors,
bullets,
thank you for
arrows, and
giving me.
cannonballs won't save us. The only weapons that are useful in this battle are the weapons of truth, faith, and compassion.
Okay. That's it for the spread. Well, let's listen to that song before we get started. Here we go. Oshun, blessings on blessings.
Talking about like, what the fuck, dog? Like, I really do this shit. days up. Blessings on blessings, like, but, yeah. I'm on a path. I'm in my God body, do the math, and I take a bath in the water. I know I am the daughter of the river of the moon, blessed by ocean, and bittersweet is coming soon. You can cop that shit on iTunes or P Vice at noon. I'm focused. Everything will manifest because I wrote it. I'm hella sweet because I spoke it. Notice I am the sugar, honey, iced tea. You fake niggas is fructose, you high C. I'ma be a high priest. You can be a hype beast. Keep fighting yourself if you want to. I'ma keep it humble. He called me his bumble. Stay buzzing up my feed, calling me his queen bee. I'm like, chill, little homie. I'm just trying to preach this the gospel. He like, boo, I got you. I know you a queen. I'm just trying to tune my chakras like. I be in the crib with my feet up. You be moving slow, need to speed up. I got holy powers like I'm Jesus. Born out of sweetness, I be the sweetness. Since the infant man, I knew I was the shit. Great grandma died of Alzheimer's, but she knew the kid. Only 2 years old, standing by her at the bed. First time meeting, but she reached out for my head. On my birthday, I died, but I came back from the dead. 4-pound baby, hella tubes inside my head. Told them, nah, I'm here to stay. Ain't no word, I'm here to save. Many roads I have to pave, and my gift is that I'm brave. Don't you ever disrespect my God body. Whatever beef you got for you and God, it ain't by me. You a copy, and I'm the OG. Stay low key, keep a blessing on me. I be in the crib with my feet up. You be moving slow, need to speed up. I got holy powers like I'm Jesus. Born out of sweetness, I be the sweet. I be in the crib with my feet up. You be moving slow, need to speed up. I got holy powers like I'm Jesus. Born out of sweetness, I be the sweet. No, I'm sure. Bittersweet, bittersweet. They ain't ready for the sweetness.
It's so hot today, guys. That was Blessings on Blessings by Oshun. Oshun. Alright. First card is currently you guys are receiving blessings. You guys are noticing it, so you guys are going to put more hard work into it. Divine Feminines. Divine Masculine is working on lightening his load. And you are working on the rest of what needs lightened. Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, you are balancing yourself, grounding yourself, and finding more stability. Stepping into your power, finally, fully. There's going to be a sad situation coming in. The loss of something or someone dear. I never feel this, but I feel like some of you guys are grieving the loss of a family member or about to find out news of a loss of a family member, and it's going to be heartbreaking. I heard one of the counterparts will be, and they will reach out needing your care, your love, your support, your kindness, your encouragement, and your strength to get them through a loss. Forgiveness is needed, guys. I've pretty much forgiven my Divine Masculine. There's just like 2% of like trust needed gained now. Like, or maybe it's 5. I think it's 5. But like, I trust him 95% when at one point I didn't know if I trusted him at all. After separation, not when we first met each other I knew I trusted him when we met each other, but, you know, things happen. Alright. You guys, Divine Feminine, you are definitely divinely protected right now. A lot of energies, like I said earlier, trying to affect you, but Divine's not going to let that happen. Divine's going to teach you how to stand your ground too. Because you are healing, Divine Feminine. You are currently doing all the healing things that you need to do to help heal yourself. You're grounding yourself through your healing. You are shedding old patterns of belief, and you are starting new beginnings. Some are fresh, some are new, some are pretty, some are positive. Where transformation can occur. Transformation in regards to your prosperity, even more so. Whereas you might have been in a stagnant, prosperous energy. Your talents will grow. Expand your work. Psychic abilities are, like, you know, active, especially right now, like all of us, like, you know. But right now, a lot of downloads are going to be coming in. And you have things that you'll need to say about these downloads. Reconciliation is going to happen. Reconciliation is going to happen. Answers are going to occur. Hold on, I have to pause this. Alright, guys. Your talents are expanding. Okay, you're going to receive more answers that you were looking for through a conversation that will bring about transformation and take flight. You guys are going to have to restart slowly, collective, as friends. You guys have to close out the rest of the pain from other people, and you guys have to close it all out so that, you know, because you know you're worth more than acknowledging it. You know, because it doesn't deserve your energy anymore. Because it's not your focus in your new life. You guys are manifesting. I heard prosperity. And I heard new solid beginnings. There will be travel. Spiritual growth. Lots of downloads. You guys are finding who you are entirely. And you're looking at yourself, Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines, and you guys are just amazed at, thank you, you guys are just amazed at how much you have grown. And, you know, this new self that you are coming into is going to bring in peace. Alright, guys. If you guys like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and hit the notification bell. Bye.